Hi there, this is Ranjit from tech2buzz.com, and in this video we're going to do the unboxing for this LG Optimus L9. It's also known as the LG P765, and the specs for this phone are pretty good. It sports a 4.7-inch screen and it's an IPS grade screen. The processor is a 1 GHz dual-core processor based on the Cortex A9, so that should be good in performance. Also, the battery is pretty good. It's a 2150 mAh battery, and it comes with Android ICS out of the box. And this is the boxing, as you can see, and we get it in two colors actually, the black and the white color. The one I have here is the black color, and the box opens, and right away we have the phone itself. Let me take it out and let us keep that to the side, and let's see what else do we get in the box. We get some pamphlets, the LG P765 startup guide. It's in English and it's a simple guide, and we also get, I hope this is the warranty card, and what else do we get? We get the battery itself, and it's also sealed. Let me break the seal. Let me keep that to the side. We have the charger. Let me show you the same. Let me break this one. And nice looking charger, and we have the USB port at the back, and we have the LG branding over here, earphones, and the micro USB to USB cable. So let us keep all these things to the side for now, and let's have a look at the handset itself. Without the battery it looks really light, and as you can see, it says that it puts a 4.7-inch screen, dual core 1 GHz processor, and it's pretty thin, as you can see. And let me take out this protective cover, and as you can see, we have the LG branding here. We have a home button here, and on the back I believe the rear facing camera is a 5 megapixel. We also have a front facing camera with this one. So let me pry open the battery, the back cover. Indent is over here, and the back is made up of plastic like Samsung phones. As you can see, pretty flexible, and we can add a SIM, and it also accepts a micro SD card. You can insert the micro SD card here at the back, and this is the first boot for the device. And as you can see, LG. By the time it boots, let me give you a physical overview. Actually, it booted pretty quickly, I would say. And this is the startup wizard. The screen is pretty bright. I'm just going to use the Wi-Fi for now. Detected the SIM card. Also, the good thing is that this phone has dual band Wi-Fi. It supports the 2.4 GHz as well as the 5 GHz band. So that's really nice. I'm not going to set up the count right now. I'll set it up later. And we are done. And it's actually directly updating quite a few apps that it has. So so I'll just wait till it does this, and I'll be back. Polaris Office is also there. That's nice, and it's done. And this is the first boot. Let us see the Android version that we get with this one, and let's go to the display. Brightness, it does not have the auto brightness setting. That's the only one I could see. The screen is sufficiently bright. Let me lower the brightness a little bit. And as I did not add the first let's look at the Android version that comes. Software info, and as you can see, it's running on the Android version 4.0.4, that is ICS. I hope LG updates it to Jelly Bean pretty soon. Let's try software update and see if we have. Let's see if we have an update. Check now. Yeah, it does have an update of 16 GB, and I'm just going to try to install it, and I'll be back. it's downloading the update. Let it do that. By that time, let me give you an overview. Let's look at the storage also. The storage tab is here, and we get 2.33 GB of actually we get just about 2.18 GB, but you can add a micro SD card to expand the storage, but the internal storage that you get is about 2.1 GB with this phone. Now, so this is the interface, and let's see if we have this gesture. Yeah, and we have 7 home screens, as you can see, and this is the app tray, and we're getting this help icons. Let me switch it off. And LG has added some apps. For example, file manager is there, FM radio is there, file share is there, and we have the standard apps, remote call service, it's the LG Smart World, and we also have the task manager, so that's nice. Let's look at the same. There are no applications running, and it has 1 GB of RAM, and I'll talk about storage etc. when I do the full review. So phone looks really responsive. Let's also test the web browser, and again, let's go to tech2buzz.com. Even the typing on the phone is very easy because the keyboard is pretty wide. And we are opening our site, that's tech2buzz.com, and as you can see, it loaded it fairly quickly, I would say, no issues. Let's force it to desktop version. That's also nice, it's pretty smooth. Pinch to zoom again, really responsive here. Let's open up one of the stories, and let's change the orientation and see. And that was also fairly quick, I would say, no issues. And this is a YouTube video that is embedded. Let's see if it can play it back. Yeah, it did play back, but the aspect ratio is a little bit weird. I don't know why. I'll talk about that a little bit more when I do my full review of this phone. Let's also go to a heavier website like let's say news.com. Looks like my internet connection is having some issues right now, so let's forget about that. Again, the camera is supposed to be a 5 megapixel shooter, and let's see, we do get this touch to focus functionality, and it does take the snaps fairly quickly, I would say. Not the quickest, fairly quick. The photos don't look to be that sharp actually, but I'll test it a little bit more outdoors. So this is the LG Optimus L9. Looks like a decent phone, and the pricing in India is also really good for this phone. Right now the street pricing for this phone is just around 17,000. So again, looks like a great deal. I'll be doing a full in-depth review of this phone in the next couple of weeks. So if you have any particular questions regarding this phone, do let me know in the YouTube comments. I'll try to include them in my full review. So that's it for now for this quick unboxing of this LG Optimus L9. This is Ranjit from tech2buzz.com, and I hope to see you in my next video.